Okay, yeah, we're recording. Okay. Uh so no. All of you should have access to the spreadsheet by now. Here's the timeline on here. I gotta update the server yet because we just decided to push everything back to give everyone some more time. Here is the tracker. You can see what person is associated with which team in here. Here's the draft. The draft order itself is updated, so feel free to use this to track your picks. But the pick valuations themselves are incorrect, and by the looks of it, I feel like we've been working with incorrect pick valuations for the past couple of years. Oops. No. So here's your team sheet, right? Here's my team, greatest team in the world, Arizona Cardinals. No. So here's let's say for example during a hypothetical move, like a hypothetical move I'd like to make in the offseason is I'd like to cut Jalen Thompson. So you could just take the drop down menu, change it to cut, and then the sheet does all of the work for you, right? You don't have to do anything besides say cut or keep the right. Do any of these options. So let's say I wanted to trade Jalen Thompson or post June 1st him. Either way, right? There's that. And then I believe this year, the restructures are done completely by the sheet, and I don't think that we would be doing partial restructures like we did last year. So that has changed. So let's say instead of doing this for Jalen Thompson, right? Instead of cutting him, I still want to bring his cap hit down because holy shit, $13 million is a lot of money. Ignore the fact. Ignore the fact that the Cardinals have a bunch of cap space, right? Right. So let's say I want to extend Jalen Thompson. You go to extend or renegotiate on the over the cap calculator for your specific team. You'd go to extend or renegotiate. You'd hit submit, and then you'd build the new contract, right? What are safety contracts looking like? No. Safety contracts. Son of a bitch. Okay, they're wow. Okay. So no, you're gonna have to extend him to a top of the market deal, obviously, if you want to do this. So let's say I want to extend Jalen Thompson at 3 years at well, fucking $18 million a year, right? Again, bad move. Don't I? This would not happen for the Cardinals, but okay, you get it. I don't got to explain that part. So let's say I want to give him 3 years, $60 million, right? 3 year, yeah, whatever. 3 years top of market deal. So I could give say 12 million of that as a signing bonus. I could then say it's 12 million, and then that's 48. So yeah, 16. Right. So you see how we're creating 48. Sorry, not 40. $60 million worth of new money in this 3 year contract. That's essentially what you want to do, and then structure it however you want. The goal of most of these types of contracts is to decrease their current cap hit. So you would essentially like say drop this down to the veteran minimum. I don't know what the veteran minimum is, so we're just going to call the veteran minimum that. And then you can essentially take that other leftover money, so it's about $6 million each leftover, and then just add that to other years, right? And then to add a little bit of realism, we could say you're getting raises every day there, right? So that way both the salary matches inflation, matches cost of living, all of that, and it also goes up with as the cap goes up. So it's beneficial for both the player and the team to structure a contract like this. So then you would do that, hit the transact button, and then take the 2025 cap number. So just this number, you would copy that. Then you do not paste any values onto the sheet that you do this with, right? That do not touch anything numbers wise. You want to go into this sheet, your team name with the number 2. So I'm going to take Jalen Thompson. We're going to go into the column B because that is the cap hit column, and then go to the cell with Jalen Thompson in it. Then we're just going to paste this new salary figure, $8 million. See right there, and then that reflects in the current space, and it reflects upon the cap hit as well. So there's that. And now let's say I want to trade for a player. The Cardinals need edge help, and Micah Parsons is the Cowboys apparently might trade Micah Parsons, so fuck it, right? So essentially, if I wanted to trade for Micah Parsons, and I got a deal done, I would go to his contract and over the cap, look at a pre-June 1st trade, look at the cap savings in that, take that value, and that would be the cap hit that he would have on the Cardinals, right? So control paste that, Micah Parsons, and now we've got Micah Parsons on the bottom, as you can see, and it also reflects in the current space. And now let's say I want to sign a free agent, because you can also sign free agents. How you build free agent contracts doesn't matter at all, right? So let's just say that I want, right. So let's fuck you. Okay, whatever. Extend, right? You can do that, and then just right. You don't. It doesn't have to be the exact player, right? Just build the motherfucking contract. So let's say that I win a bid of Hassan Reddick at 2 years, $24 million. I don't know how much he's going to get. So I could say put like 4 million of that into a signing bonus, right? And then I could essentially say $10 million, $10 million, and let's say that only the first year is guaranteed, right? So you could do that, and then there's your contract right there. You take the cap number, paste it into here. So Son Reddick, $12 million, right? That. Do all that. It's going to reflect in there. It's going to reflect in the cap hit. And that should be it for the sheet. If you have any questions at all, feel free to ping me or another admin. It's why we're here.